Do you know how to solve a quadratic equation using completing the square method? If you don't, then watch this video till the end. Now we have that y squared minus 6y plus 5 is equals to 0. We want to solve this quadratic equation using completing the square method. Now our first step is for us to transfer this constant term to the right. Now in doing that, plus 5 here is going to be changed to minus 5. So we have that y squared minus 6y is equals to minus 5. Now our next step is for us to consider the middle term. The coefficient of the middle term is minus 6. So we are going to take this minus 6 and multiply it by half. That is minus 6 times half. Okay? And raise it to the power of 2. So minus 6 times half is going to give us minus 6 divided by 2. All raised to the power of 2. So minus 6 divided by 2 is going to be minus 3 squared. So we are going to take this particular sum and add it to both sides of the equation, right? So this will now give us y squared minus 6y plus we have minus 3 all raised to the power of 2 must be equals to, we are going to also add it to this right hand side, but this is now minus 5 plus, we are going to add now minus 3 all raised to the power of 2. Okay, so find this one further, we have that term. Now let us only consider the terms that has powers. This is a power of 2, this one has a power of 2. So we can take y, we can now group the terms. This is y, plus times minus will give us minus, and this will now be 3 all raised to the power of 2 because they have the same powers. When you expand this, you are also going to get this expression. All this is equals to, remember this is raised to the power 2. So this is going to be minus 5 plus, remember minus 3 raised to the power 2 will give us 9, right? So our y minus 3 all raised to the power 2 will now be equals to, if I simplify minus 5 plus 9, we are going to get positive 4, right? So for you to eliminate this square, because we want to find the value of y, you take the square root on both sides. So we are now going to take the square root of y minus 3 all raised to the power of 2 must be equals to plus or minus the square root of 4, right? So this square cancel out the square root. So we end up with y minus 3 must be equals to plus or minus the square root of 4 is 2, because 2 times 2 is 4. So we now transpose minus 3 to the right. This becomes y is equals to plus or minus 2. This will now be plus what? Plus 3. So our y value is either plus 2 plus 3 or minus 2 plus 3, right? So simplifying further, we have that 2 plus 3 will give us 5 or minus 2 plus 3 will give us 1. So these are the values that satisfy this quadratic equation. So this method that I use is actually completing the square